Are you afraid of getting audited by the IRS? Well, I'm going to explain to you what that risk is based on your income level and based on very current statistics. And if you find this useful, I want you to like this video, or even better yet, like it and share it with someone that also shares this same concern. The IRS issues an annual data book. That data book breaks down statistics for IRS collections, audit, taxpayer services, tax returns filed, etc., etc. Now, the federal fiscal year ends September 30th of each year. So we were just in tow of the 2025 data book that runs through September 30th, 2025. And according to that data book, which you are looking at right now, your risk for an individual audit is 0.36%. So that means that about 1 out of every 278 tax returns, individual tax returns, will be selected for an examination. The IRS uses the term examination. We use the term audit. Now, we know that one of the laws of teaching tax flow and one of the things we live by are that tax agencies are our involuntary business partner. So having this knowledge of what they are targeting, what they are auditing is very important. That being said, different income types receive different levels of audit. So if your income is more than $10 million, then your audit rate goes up to 7.9%. And what you're looking at on these tables breaks down those audit rates based on income level. And the higher the income level, the higher the audit rate, which makes sense. So you can see that that returns that report $100,000 to $1 million worth of income, they're going to be audited at a 0.9% rate. So what that means is that if you make over $100,000 but less than $1 million, your risk of being audited, or your rate of audit, is about 1%. Of 1 out of every 100 of those returns will be examined. Now, there are several factors at bay when determining audit selection and risk and how that income is made up, but the raw statistics cannot be ignored. The other thing to consider is we have two different types of examinations. We have what are called correspondence, where you receive a letter from the IRS, and a lot of times they are specifically looking at a certain amount of numbers or a certain deduction or a certain income item or a certain form on your tax return. And then you have in-person audits. In-person audits are where they get together with you or your representation with the IRS, and they're typically more in-depth, and they are typically more involved. That said, approximately 80% of current examinations are correspondence, where only about 20%, it's actually 19%, are in person. So that gives you an idea of what your audit risk is. Again, if you found this important, if you found this educational, like this video, share it with someone that shares your concern. If you get a letter from the IRS or an examination, make sure you talk to your tax professional and have the proper representation. Have a great day. Are you afraid of getting audited by the IRS?